Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. Okay. It's weird when I'm off on a Monday. I'm always working. Usually it's a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Monday's a weird beast, but it was a past busy 3 days. So, being the day after Christmas, the Saturday after Christmas, and the Sunday after Christmas. Hope you're all doing well. I have just, number one, slept in this morning. Oh my God. Just tired. Just tired. So finally had to get up, and the weather switched here from being 70 yesterday to now that temp is dropping, which now it feels like December. Whereas, as we've had this conversation with many people, it just didn't feel like Christmas at all. And that's, yeah. I mean, now it feels cozy weather, so which is awesome. Oh, Miss Sophia is right behind me here. Um, she wants tension right now. She's a pretty girl. She just had dinner. So really, my day entailed of taking my recycling, and then I did a quick TJ Maxx run. They were busy, of course. Didn't see anything in there. Then I went to Homegoods. So they were busy as well. Not as busy as TJ Maxx next door. So, with that being the case, I got a few Christmas candles on clearance, like $4 each. And oh, it smells so good. Tip, just run the candle warmer for like 2 hours. I set the timers. Bam. I'm going to go back Wednesday, though, too. So what I did, okay, this stack here, these three, 1, 2, and 3, they are cloth-covered boxes. Yes, they have Christmas trees. I don't care. They were half off, and that is going to be great DVD storage. These 2 boxes here I got today, yes. They are like cardboard. I showed you all cardboard gift boxes. And they were like $5 each. 5, 6, depending. And then I got 2 more over here on the shelf. So I have DVDs in there. So it cuts down on the amount of the plastic containers. Yes, I can't see what physical media I have. It's in there. I do have like 1 in the middle, and then I have the 4 on top here. I like it being raised. And then with this, I redid where the flamingo is. That way that spot's not just empty. You know, now that I have the Santa blow molds put up, I put my little Halloween ghost statue there. So no, there's nothing in there yet. Those were all nested. And I did have more boxes picked out. But in the long run, this ended up being they're sturdier, and they look better. And unless you just absolutely, I was talking to this lady in line, and she was like, "Oh, saving for next year." And I was like, "No, this is storage to use now. I'll keep it out year round. I don't care. It's functional. Just because it has trees with the bow on top, the 2 green and then the gold tree, I don't care. Then you have that. It's very bright designs on the boxes, and it just looks good to me. Again, my eclectic sense of taste. So I did put things in the 2 small boxes. Those, I like those. They're smaller. So I think I'm going to go back Wednesday and get maybe 4 more, and that will have those there. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't decided yet. And then over here, I could do 2 more of these on here, and it won't be so dark over here. Right now, I've got some steel books and things like that. If I could get to where I could take down it's a small Target bookcase that's up here. I don't know what I want to do. I could do boxes. I do have a warmer up top there. I mean, I could even change this up and do the boxes on the bottom, and then just have the two shelves. So it's just a whole. My whole thing is keeping it looking good and clean and not messy. So I swung by Goodwill, literally 5 minutes or less. They had nothing. It was, of course, that's to be expected. You know, 4 days after Christmas. So save that money. So the library store is open tomorrow and Wednesday. I might swing by there Wednesday. I don't know, because they do have stuff a sack Saturday, but even then, I don't know how many people are going to bother with it, because people are off doing whatever, they're out of town. Have they had time to clear out? So I could wait another week or two, like say not this coming week, but in 2 weeks go back. Like I said, I always kind of skip a stuff a sack, because I'd much rather go and get what I want instead of having like just get their bag and then just throw it. It's a whole thing. Plus crowds. Ew. So I got those boxes. I thought between that and the 4 candles, I could definitely use a few more candles. I got a couple of my great ones. If you ever want really good candles, and you go to TJ Maxx or Homegoods, obviously since they're almost always next to each other, they have the same stuff. Now, sometimes there will be a price difference on some things, like by $1 or $2, which is crazy, even though they're next door. The sensational candles are really great. They really have great throw. If you ever see a candle, it's usually smaller, and it has Lieben and Company, that one's really good too. I have had good luck with those. I'm not a big fan of their brand, the DW Home. I just not a fan. It's just like everybody loves Bath and Body Works candles. Not a fan. I have tried all the variants of Bath and Body Works since. The sprays, the ones for the car, those don't last. I don't know. Even the lady who works there, she was like, those don't last. I just get the spray. And even then, I tried that and it didn't work. The plug-ins, no. That's why I think the candle warmers have really been game-changing for me. So I actually prefer those better. Plus, like, they are a source of light, too. I have a candle warmer by the bed. That is my reading light. I mean, if you set it for like 2 hours, you're good. After the light cuts off, time to go to sleep. But the Lieben and Company and the Sensationals, and if you find other like U.S. made brands, they're really good. There's like a red leaf. It smells really good. To me, they are the best bet on candles. Yes, you could go Bath and Body Works and get like buy 2 get 4 free. It's okay. I have one White Barn candle from Bath and Body Works that I liked that somebody gave me a couple of years ago. It was fine. But I have had so much better luck from Homegoods and TJ Maxx. And if you keep an eye out, Homegoods always has some candles on clearance. I even tried the reed diffusers. Ugh, that was a hot mess. Not a fan. I mean, you would have to have a dozen reed diffusers. So, but, I'm the type of person, I would love to walk into my apartment and you know what? I want my apartment to smell like an Anthropologie or a Williams-Sonoma. And I even tried the Pura Wi-Fi connected. My sister has one, loves it. But that's an expense and being connected, you'd have to get the bigger one. And, with Sophia, it's not like the place smells or anything. I scoop her box every night before bed. She's no problem. So, my apartment smells normal. But right now it smells like I'm walking through a winter forest. So, but those are my recommendations if you ever go and you're looking for good candles. The Lieben and Company and Sensationals. Any other brands that you see, like the Red Leaf is really good. That's a USA brand. There's a couple of others. But if you got to watch for those other ones where they're like, hand poured in California, but made in Vietnam. Yeah, I don't know. But I can stand there literally for hours smelling different candles going, I like that. So, but I want my home to smell like a haven, and I do. So, but that's my little tip trick to you. So, but right now they still had plenty of stuff. Christmas foods, snacks, wreaths, decorations. Of course, it's 4 days later. I haven't hit Target. I need. I did swing by Aldi, and I got a few things there. I got my can of black-eyed peas, and I got a pork loin. So really, I just need a can of turnip greens. That way, that'll be for my New Year's Day meal. I can only hope if I swing by Target that they'll have like the little cornbread not muffins, but little loaves. They have those. To save me from having to make cornbread, because I've got 2 boxes of Jiffy, so there's that. And it's super easy, but I close New Year's Day, so then that's a whole hell by the time I get done cooking and such. It's just, hey, it's January 2nd. So I might just cook it New Year's Eve and then eat it the next day. And then all I got to do is heat the black-eyed peas up and the greens. So it's a whole thing. So, but I did get a bag of Christmas Danish type cookies with sprinkles at decent little bag at Aldi, 92 cents. Okay, so but I came out of there spending $29, getting apples and grapes and basically stuff for my lunch, for work. So, but anyway, boy, did I lose track, didn't I? Sorry. So the boxes for me are really good. I love the designs. I did get one. Oh, I swapped one out. I did get one. I swapped out with one of these over here that has nutcrackers. I love nutcrackers. I just, the nutcrackers are my favorite stories and ballets, and just so great. But I had to have a nutcracker design. So right now that stack it's empty. I haven't put anything in there yet. But that's a lot of storage, and that does free up, if I wanted to do that, some room. I could put actually books on a shelf if I want to. I could honestly clear out this case over here and put in there. Or I put what I have an ottoman. Well, I call it an ottoman. It's a little trunk. I have all of my Warner Archive manufacturer on demand discs that I've gotten over the years. So basically the whole Warner Archive, all the different where they're manufacturer on demand. I have those separated. I also have Christmas, so I Hallmark DVDs and such down here too. So, if only I could have it all organized. So, but sadly I do not. But that's part of the fun. What will I watch? I don't know. So, anyway, I did see they did. What did I see? They finally revealed the cover art for the steelbook of Ben-Hur coming out. That looks really, really good. I don't know. That's one of those I don't need. I have one of the anniversary editions, I think, in Blu-ray. It's fine. So, again, has to be a great price. So, and remember, only 2 things out tomorrow. Breakdown 4K and that George Clooney play, I think is what it is. Good night, good luck. I don't know George Clooney. So, ever since he left The Facts of Life. So, although Out of Sight, that is one of my favorite movies that he was ever in. Between him and Jennifer Lopez. Wow, you just forget about that, don't you? So, if you don't have to buy anything this week, you're in good shape. There's nothing really new to get. Like I said, unless you find a good deal. Tomorrow, I will be making my decision on what my last DVD retail purchase of 2025 will be. I'm not sure what it will be. I really don't know. Now, in all fairness, it shouldn't be anything, but I always just have, it's tradition. I buy one last DVD for the year. I don't know what it is. So, I don't know. Who's to say? Anyway, we will find out, and I will, not this time tomorrow, but tomorrow's video, I'll do the big reveal on that. So, yes. But yeah, so really today it was just Homegoods, getting me some more storage boxes for my DVDs, just to organize it. So I just love that stack. That just looks great. Yeah. Oh, and even then, I did see they had at TJ Maxx. Remember I told you that Iowa, it was like a Iowa retro Walkman, and it was like $35. They had it marked down to 20 bucks, which was not bad. I was very tempted to buy it and try it out for you guys, so hey, if you see. And the more I looked at it, and granted, you're in TJ Maxx and you see that big ass line, I will. I do. Oh, they did actually have a Discman. Obviously not Sony, but it was like the clear plastic where you saw the. Remember when that fad? You could see that it was transparent, and you saw the inner workings of a device. They had that for $28. It was tempting. But the fact that I have two perfectly good walking Discman, my Sony Sport Discmans, it would just seem like a waste of money. Even then, I was very tempted on the cassette player. I mean, for 20 bucks. Why not? But I was not standing in that line when I was like, I see nothing here. Just went next door to Homegoods, and I was in there a while, smelling my candles and trying to decide on the size. I had my sizes for the boxes, and when I came across those, which, hey, these little ladies will not get out of your way. They want to take their sweet time. Please and thank you go a long way. I do not want, when I get older, be one of those people who is just rude. Not necessarily rude. They weren't rude. It was just like that, like they're just there and won't get out of your way. Now, granted, in Homegoods, it's a tight fit. Those aisles are small and they know it. Normally, I don't have a buggy, but I did get one today because I was getting those boxes. So, because they're a lot to carry. It's like going to Aldi and you're just like, no bag, and you're just like playing Jenga, carrying things around. So, I will probably go back Wednesday and get a few more candles on clearance. And I'm still, I know at least I could definitely 2, maybe 4 boxes. 2 and 2, or 2 and then 2 for over here. So that would be 4 boxes. So, and I think that would do it to get everything kind of straight. I could get all my horror like in one or whatever, and that way it'd just be clean, straight. And you know what? Just go into the new year looking all fresh. So wouldn't that be nice? So can we just do that? So here's hoping. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Hope your Monday has been a good, productive one. You've started the week off well. I work tomorrow, but it'll be a closing shift. And then I'll be off New Year's Eve, which is fine. So it's nice to kind of like work, off, and then you're work, and then off again. So it's just been, with the holiday and everything, it's just, I could take a nap right now. So, but I won't. So yes. So anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of your Monday. Fix you something good for dinner. Remember, in the next day or two, you better eat them leftovers, because by Wednesday, just forget it. You cannot have those for a good week, unless you just decide to freeze something. So if you have something meat-wise, you better eat it like by today or tomorrow. So if you have any leftover ham, turkey, you better just finish it up now, because by Wednesday, no. They always say do not do that. So, but I have some ham to finish too. So I think that'll be tonight. I'm not sure yet. So, but Sophia does love a little ham. So, but anyway, hope y'all have a good rest of your night. Get you a good night's rest. And you know what? I will see you all tomorrow.